What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. This is Cooking with Mama Mav, and as you can see, today we are making some nacho loaded fries. They are so delicious, super simple, and just in time for Super Bowl Sunday, y'all. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. So the first thing you see me doing here is getting my potatoes into the fry sizes that I want. Now it's up to you if you want yours thinner, thicker, totally up to you. But remember, the thinner or the thicker does affect your cook time. So now we are cutting up some onion. It's about a medium-sized onion, half of it, just dicing that up because that's gonna go into our meat along with this bell pepper. So I'm just doing the same thing, slicing and dicing. And if orange bell pepper is not your thing, don't worry. You can use green, red, yellow, whatever fills your heart to use. I just wanted some extra flavor in mine, and I had orange in the fridge, so that's what I used. So here I already had my grease preheated to the temperature it needed to be at. This is why my fries are already getting that good fry on. So I'm just putting all the fries in my pan. Just make sure you don't overload your pan because you want room for the fries to cook evenly. And once all the fries are in the pan, you all will see me shake it up a little bit, and that's just me trying to make sure all of those potatoes are covered with the oil so they can cook evenly. The cook time on these fries, you just want to do them medium to low and slow. You don't want to burn them. You don't want to, get them done so fast that they're crispy in some areas, soft in other areas. Right here, you see me pulling them off because this is how I like my fries. Just a little bit of that brown on there. Super to the crisp that I want them to be. Also to the softness I want them to be. So just watch your fries. I wouldn't really do anything else but do the fries. And now I am just seasoning the fries because y'all already know when you deal with me, every element of the dish needs to be seasoned to the T. So we have some Creole that we're going to be putting on these fries. And I'm just going to mix them up to make sure they're covered. You want to do this when they have a little bit of oil on them so that seasoning sticks real well to the fry. And here in a little bit, I'm going to pull one out so y'all can see how nicely coated it is. And that's what you want for yours. So now we're jumping into our ground beef. And disclaimer, that pan was way too small for that big old piece of meat that I put in there. So later on in this video, you will see me change pans because I just could not. But now I am breaking down that ground beef into smaller pieces and making sure it's able to be fully cooked. And those onions that we diced up earlier are coming in along with the bell pepper. We're just going to throw all the onion and all the bell pepper in the pan. And this hamburger meat, y'all, is going to be so flavorful. It's just going to be a great addition to all the rest of the things that we have on these nacho fries. Now we're going to jump into our seasonings, and the first thing that I'm going to use here is some onion powder. Now we have some garlic powder going in, and like we always season, we always just cover all the meat. Now goes our taco seasoning. You can be a little bit heavier with the taco seasoning for sure because we want to give it that extra flavor. And then we got a little bit of Creole. And we are just going to incorporate that all together. Get it all mixed. And look at how beautiful, y'all. This is the final product of our meat. Just delicious, juicy, full of flavor. And now it's time to plate. So the first thing going down, of course, is our fries. They're still nice and crispy. We have some hamburger going on next. You always want to go with the heaviest first, of course, so meat first. Once you have it to enough meat that you want on there, the next thing that we're going to go ahead and add is some Nacho Cheese. And this is just the queso cheese that you can buy like by the chip aisle. I just doctored it up a little bit, and all I did was add some milk to it to thin it out so it's not so thick. And then we have our tomatoes. And y'all, if you see something that I'm adding to the top of these that you don't love, like olives for one, I know people aren't fans of those, not a lot of people are, you don't have to add that. You can leave those off. You can find a different kind of vegetable to put on top, like a radish or, you know, whatever it is. We have some green salsa going on there. You can use pico, some red, whatever you want. We have some green onions, and last but not least, our sour cream, and boom, baby, all done. Just in time for the Super Bowl, for people to sit down, get full, get happy, scream at the TV. And thank y'all always for coming to visit me, and until next time, y'all, have a good one.